All right, so this episode or this series, I started to make an episode about are black women worth dating in 2023. I thought to myself, this is probably worth more than a motherfucking episode, so I'm gonna make a series out of it. So I'm gonna ask your perspective because I know you got some experiences that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? You've consistently told me I ain't in the game right now,
Bro, you're
so
not.
so I don't know what they doing. So tell me tell me what it's about. Tell me what it's like.
Look, when you hit me up today, I actually was in the car with one of my friends, and they said she a female. She said, "Oh, that's gonna be controversial." Shit. I said, "Yeah, I know." She said, "But you could damn near sell it to Netflix." She said, "They gonna damn near take that because they very controversial." And I was like, "Yeah, they is." But in reality, from what I know, I'll say, and I'm not being rude,
Keep it 100% real,
but
fam. 100%.
no, it's not. And the only way I say that is because there's a couple factors with that. You got the men that they done chose to be with, right?
Okay.
So with that, a lot of them are Tinder.
A lot
They'll
of
be
black
up.
women on Tinder or the
No,
men Tinder?
men. They're
I
not
agree
even
with
on
you.
on Tinder. They just
I
Tinder.
agree with you 100%.
So they're gonna be upset that you dealing with that woman. They're gonna be upset that you're around their kids. They're gonna be upset that you just actually in a position that they was just in. So they're gonna have some emotions, and then with that also you have the perception of I ain't got no problem with providing. But if I just met you and 3 days down the line, I gotta buy you a iPad pen or new hair, new wig, or new set of nails, like that's pushing it. White men don't have to do that. Like they don't have to deal with that problem. That's and I'm not saying like aesthetics is a problem.
No,
That's
I
not
feel
what I'm
what you're
saying.
saying.
But
You saying
they don't have to
out the gate,
deal red right out the gate. Like I'm cool with doing that shit for you because I want you to feel good and look good because that's a part of mental health.
right? Right? Right?
That's serious, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
with you. I'm with you.
But in the same sentence, if I just now known you, why are you expecting me to pay for you? For
So
the things that you as an adult that you want, not that I want, it ain't what I like, it's what you like. Why do I have to pay for you? Because if that's the case, I need you to pay for my hair. I need you to pay for my shoes.
because we like each other,
I need to
right?
pay right because if we like each other, we're gonna pay for each
Okay.
other. Then I need you to pay for everything that I got going on right now, besides my car note and my bills.
That's you,
That's me.
right? So let me tell you what got me to this topic,
Yeah.
right? My guy posted something along the lines of it said black women want to be paid to be in a relationship, and I thought that was crazy. And I started talking to some of my homies, and I started reading the comments on the shit, and it looked bad. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? So
For who?
it did look good for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look good for the ladies. So let me ask, in your opinion,
Oh
right?
goodness.
The topic of the episode slash series is: are black women worth dating in 2023? If you just landed in the U.S. and or your boy just landed in the U.S. and he came up and he's like, "Man, listen, I'm looking for a black chick to date in 2023." What you gonna say to him?
Go to Alaska.
Damn,
No, being funny. I'm not being funny. Like
damn, Alaska.
and on real shit, like no, like real shit. Like probably Alaska has the most women that probably are black that probably ain't on shit. Cause
So
they cold, so they in the egg.
let
Not
me
being funny, but they like in their house. They
right.
doing their
It's no
work.
outside.
Right,
They ain't
because you know
outside in the
some of the
summer
time
because
of
the
the
summer
year,
cold
yeah,
too.
some of the time like they got all like what is it, sunlight all year round,
Well, it's like 30 days
or
of
like
night and then 30
30
days of
days,
sun or some
right?
shit like that.
So like they, even
I don't know. I could be
they
wrong.
ain't,
Don't
they
hold
ain't
me to
fucking
that one.
around. They just going to work, coming home. Like, but if you got someone that's in this like in the states, you're going to have to wonder. Not saying you want to, but you're gonna have to wonder if your woman is out there with another man or if she's dealing with someone else. Because I date nothing but tens, tens, nines, eights, maybe sevens.
Is that the problem?
No,
Like,
no,
what
no,
are the
no, no, no.
sevens
I'm
and
not saying
sixes
that.
and fives like?
Like when the sixes and fives, like when you say that, like those are great women still, but it's aesthetics. It's like looks, body, shit like that. So it's preference. There's
No doubt.
nothing wrong with
Everybody's have a
preference.
preference.
Like women love big dicks. They love like a
You
lot
should
of
have a
money,
preference.
and like
Absolutely.
all that shit. So they got their preference. Nothing wrong with that. But like if you're dating like a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're going to have a little bit more each level. So
Right.
with saying that, like I've still dated like 8s, 9s, 10s, and my niggas be like, "Oh, how you get that?" And even then, I'm kind of cautious of it because every single woman I've been that's up past 7, they're gonna cheat. They got options, bitch.
So
It don't matter if you're a great man. They got options,
so
bitch.
that makes me go back to the question: if 7, 8, 9, and 10s is cheating on you, you either got to deal with a 6 or you got to deal with a cheater. I mean, it's kind of like
You fucked.
give me
Being
your
real.
experience. Tell me, you had a story. You wanted this. You said, "Man, you got
Oh
a story."
shit.
Just go ahead and spit it out. Spit it out for the people. God damn it.
Just today, like chilling with a young lady, and like I told her I was gonna be around later on, so I had some errands. I'm gonna be around. She said, "Okay, cool." She tell me her baby daddy has already moved out. Like they done, they over. Cool. He got another chick. Blah blah blah. Cool. And I'm the type of person like if you got one, maybe two, I'll still fuck with you. But if you got three or more, yeah, I'm hitting the door.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Because
I'm with you.
because I'm like if those two that you have ain't with the same person, one I know you like to get around. And I'm not mad about that, but that's two niggas I gotta worry about.
Understandable.
Right? So that's two men and two emotions I gotta worry about. But if I'm correcting your children, because I'm a man, I'm not gonna let anything go crazy around in my house. I'm not gonna let no kids run my
Respect
house. And I
that.
don't give a fuck if that's someone else's kid. If I'm taking care of that kid and I'm providing and I'm taking them to football and I'm picking them up from, chess club and all that other shit,
You know these fucking kids ain't going to chess
bro, you
club
got
though.
me
I
fucked,
feel what you saying, but
bro.
cut that bullshit
I
out.
was one of the kids that went to chess
You in the
club.
chess club.
Right. These little kids, no, these little kids now go to chess club. They smart as fuck.
I ain't saying
They
they weren't
smart
smart.
as fuck. They go in the chess club. But if I'm picking your kid up from football and shit like that, like, bro, you're not gonna tell me, oh, you can't correct my kid.
So let me ask,
What?
because we said this earlier when we was chilling.
Right.
I'm married. I've been married to a white woman forever. So a lot of folks be like, man, you don't know what it's like. If aliens abducted my wife, because that's the only way I'm gonna be single,
Right.
and I had to get into the market. I'm not me personally. I'm not dating anybody with kids. So if that's a problem, why are you dating somebody with kids?
Isn't because it's not a problem because that's life. People people have kids.
So you'll date
That's
a
a
chick with 3,
part of
4, 5
life.
kids, 4, 5
No,
baby.
nigga, we didn't say that.
I thought that was a problem. I thought yes,
Boundaries, my nigga,
what's
boundaries.
your boundary?
You
How
gotta
many
have
baby daddies?
boundaries. So my boundaries is you gotta have 1 to 2 kids. 2 is the
How many
max.
baby daddies?
1.
Okay, I respect that.
Because at that point I can come to that nigga as a man and be like, hey, look, if you're not in the life, bro, you can't say shit about what I'm doing because I'm gonna make your kids right. I promise you that. But if you is in their life, bro, I'm gonna come to you every time, like, hey, bro, you need to talk to, such and such, or you need to
Right.
talk to Ethan, or you need to talk to
His name not gonna be
Adriel,
Ethan.
or what.
You know his name not gonna
It
be
could be a
Ethan.
white girl. It could be
No,
a
we
white
talking about
girl.
black women.
But
We talking about white women,
either way, it
right? That's the
there could be a white girl that has a white dude. It could be a black woman that has a white dude, and he said, my son's name is Ethan.
all right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Okay, you right.
don't say that.
I'm gonna give you Ethan back.
Either way.
Oh, all right. So
So whatever the case is, like, yo, you a parent in his life, right? So and you're involved in his life. So we two fathers at that point. Because
right.
if I'm gonna be around, I'm gonna be around. And at that point, we've already established that I'm
You're a better
around.
man than me. Well,
Right?
I'm going, but
So this is what I'm saying.
you're a better man than me.
So we gotta be on the same page of, hey, we want this man to succeed. We want this young man to be a great
is
young
that
man.
what you experience out here?
No, a lot of niggas
So
is tender footed.
so let's talk about. Let's keep it real.
They
We
mad
not
about
holding
you
shit back.
fucking they girl. That's what they mad about.
Is it their
You
girl or
fucking
just they baby mama? Because they ain't together no
bro.
more. If you fucking right.
Baby mama girls the same thing.
I don't know. I don't got one.
Think about it. Baby mama and girls the same thing. It's just that you got a kid with them.
I mean,
It's the
if
same
that's his girl, you
feelings. It's the
shouldn't be
same
there.
feelings. It's the same feelings. I done
feel
been
you,
that
but
nigga where everybody like, damn, you fucking the girl I love. Bro, you'd have been like you done been there before you got with your wife. You'd have been like, damn, you fucking the girl I love.
Bro,
That's how you
I got my
love.
wife when I was 15. I
Oh,
ain't really love nobody.
never.
But I feel you though.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't really like on real shit on GP general principle. You can't speak on a lot of shit
Because
that
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of niggas can speak on because you ain't been through it. No,
Okay,
you ain't
so
been
take
through
me
it.
through it. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so look,
We take me
even
through it.
my first real love, right? That was 18, right? I planned my football career around her. I planned my life around her. I planned my housing around her. I was gonna go to Ferris. She was gonna go when she was going to Jackson. So that was gonna be right around
Okay,
Ferris.
no, I know exactly.
So she was going right.
Right.
She was going to military there. So I was gonna have the house that we was gonna have because she had the military. So we was gonna have a house. Everything was set. Nigga, we literally planned
What went
everything
wrong?
else. I didn't know from the time that I met her in the summer of my senior year. Met her in the summer going into my senior year. I didn't know that she was still fucking with someone else. You laughing, but listen, I told you online. I said every woman has lied and played with me for no reason instead of just keeping it real. So she was fucking someone, and everyone at her school knew, her friends knew, but they didn't tell me. So I had this bitch for about almost 8 months. I was doing everything. I proposed to this woman. I gave her a ring. It was
You get your ring back?
$3,000 ring. No, nigga, she pawned that bitch. I was pissed.
I trying to laugh at you.
I was pissed. Listen.
I ain't trying to laugh at you.
This bitch, and I don't even call her name, but I'm saying like this is what this is what she did at the time, and so that's why she is a bitch at that time. She was literally kicking with this nigga at lunch. Like niggas told me afterwards after we broke up, they was like, "Yeah, bro, she was at lunch, sitting on this nigga's lap, eating food with this nigga. Why you was blah blah blah?" I said, "Nigga, if you my friend, why'd you text me and tell me this shit?"
All right, so that's
if you
one.
Don't fuck with me,
That's
right?
One. That's
right.
just one.
So then, okay, so the next one, 10. She bad as fuck. My fault because she a stripper.
No, we're gonna skip that one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. My fault.
You can't.
She a stripper.
Bro,
but in the same sentence, hold on, but in the same sentence. She was honest as fuck. From
don't matter.
No, but she was
honest crackhead is still a crackhead.
No, but I respected that though.
You respect her honesty.
I respect that more. If you say, hey, bro, this nigga want me to go dance at 3 a.m.
No, I'm with you.
I respect that more than saying I gotta go kick with my friend at 3 a.m.
Bro, listen, you cannot.
I was 18, 19, going on 19. I was young.
All right.
So then you go to the next one. You go to the next one, right?
Wait, the first two: black women, white women, Mexican women.
Black.
Okay, I'm just asking, bro. I'm trying to learn. I want to make sure the audience understands what the fuck we talking about.
Right. So then you go to the next one. The next one's white, short, stint. Karma is real. I want to say.
Ooh, she did something to your ass.
No, not her. Karma, I'm gonna tell you. Karma is real, okay? So know that what you reap, you will sow. She was married. I ain't gonna say her name because they happily they now together. They still together.
Or she was married?
No, they still together. They still together.
She was married when you got with her.
She was married, but he fucked around and did some dumb shit. She was like, "Fuck that," Because actually, I ain't gonna say
no names. No names.
But it's actually when we was in that group.
Ooh, nope. Don't even do it.
Yes.
That's offline. That's offline.
Yes. No, we're gonna talk about that offline. But it was in that group.
Okay.
So hit me up, was like, "You cute as fuck." I already knowing that. I'm gonna make cute babies.
Okay.
So when she say that, I'm like, I go to her profile. I'm like, you married. I was like, did your husband know? She's like, shh, we ain't gotta talk about that. I said, whew. Now the young me is like, fuck it. What I mean now is like, you should have done that.
You should have done that. Right. That was
karma come back around to hit you, and they hit you harder. So long story short, we end up fucking with each other hard. Nigga, she go to Mexico with this nigga. This nigga said, love you, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. He said, I don't love you. I love someone else. You gotta leave. Now, mind you, when she say that, she didn't text me and tell me. I told him blah, 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 blah.
She tell him about you? Or she say some details?
Let me tell you this. A week before they left the country, because they went to Mexico, a week before they left the country, this nigga say, let's go out tonight. They usually go out. She said, okay, where? He said, let's go to CJ's pub. My nigga.
I already know.
They ain't never been to CJ's pub. He look at her and she texts me immediately. She say, he just asked me to go to CJ's pub. We ain't never been there. Do you think you know? I say,
was that where you used to meet or something? Like what?
No.
So just the initial.
Stay in the Wajak, right?
So just the initial.
So in the Wajak. So I stayed in the Wajak.
You getting there?
She would come from her job at the hospital on break and come get broke off, bro. That's when you know dick official, okay?
Okay, so where the karma come in at?
Listen. So he tell her, hey, let's go to CJ Pub. She say, you think he know? I said, oh, hell yeah, this nigga know. Y'all ain't never been to CJ Pub? He should know. I said, oh, hell yeah, this nigga know. I said, he just letting you know. He know.
He put it out there quietly.
Because I broke their table.
Wait, you went to the house?
She brought me over week before she left. She brought me over and said, fuck that.
Married woman's house.
You finna come fuck me. I said, no, we finna just go to the regular spot. She said, nah, fuck that. I want to be on a bed. Because before that, only time we had been on bed is one time in a hotel. Nigga, in her car. She had an XL Denali. Nigga, I was fucking the shit out of her. Crashing her shit. White woman, 43 years old. Nigga, my mom was so mad. She was like, the only thing you can get that bitch is dick. I said, you're right. And I am.
But hold on, because I won't give out too many details. Because
no, ain't nobody gonna know about her.
I mean, I think I already know, but we're gonna hold off on that one.
You probably do. We ain't gonna say that on
all right, yeah, we're gonna talk about
it. But anyway, fast forward, she like, nigga, she like, I'm finna get you this Bentley. You finna move in. My son's finna woo. They finna leave.
Oh, they got kids?
Oh, no, not with him. She didn't have
but I'm just saying though, like
she had kids prior before she met him.
So hold on, let me.
They was 18 and 16.
All man law say if she got a man and she cheated with you, you can't wife her.
Listen, I wasn't going to. It was just going to be a nice relationship that we both understood because we did. We understood what it was. Okay. I wasn't going to wife her. She knew that.
But she talking about we was going cars and moving in and shit.
No. That's because she loved the nigga. Like I ain't do much.
I feel what
but because of who I am and how I am and how I rock, she loved the nigga. Like she had the car. She was like, I'm finna get a tenant and paint it by blase, blah. And then you can ride it, you can have it in your name. I was like, cool. Mind you, I meet blase, blah, because he doing my brother's tattoo. He's like, oh yeah.
Too much details.
I don't know none of this shit, so I don't give a fuck because only the people that know was there. You see what I'm saying? Right. So they don't know nobody know none of this shit. So she pull up one day. He doing my brother's tattoo.
I'm trying to hit the karma. You dragging this shit out. Get to the karma,
bro. I'm telling you. And he ended up saying like, "Oh, I'm finna do this car." That's what I'm saying. He's like, "I'm finna do this car." Blah blah blah. I said, "That sounds familiar." And he said, "Yeah, I'm finna do X, Y, and Z." That sounds like my car. He was like, "No, that's my bitch." I said, "Oh, it is."
Wait, but this not her dude though.
This another nigga that claim it, right? I text her, pull up. She pull up. My friend outside. We go friend. Okay, cool. He go outside, go talk to her. I go outside. Give her a kiss. Hey baby, how you doing?
Hold on. Time out. Bro.
How you know her?
Pause. She got a husband. She pull up.
Nigga, what?
She got a husband.
Right.
She pull up to another spot where she fucking another cat.
It's her tattoo artist. Mind you.
Kissed her.
Nigga, what? And I do that shit, and I don't usually kiss women. I do that shit just to show a nigga like, bro, I gotta like
you gonna
that.
Show
I gotta
you gonna show a dude
nigga.
that another dude's wife is your chick.
My nigga, I gotta like that.
You don't.
I do. No, listen, no. She told him I'm in Mexico. While she was in Mexico, she told him I'm leaving you for him. She told him. And then she texted me that night. She said, I told him I'm leaving for you. I said, no, you don't do that. I said, no. I said, listen, you tripping right now. I'm still the reason why they're together right now. I'm still the reason why they're together right now. I said, no, you don't do that. No. Stay with him. Blah, 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 blah. It's just a fallout. We just having fun right now. She said, no, I want you here at home. Every night that I come home, I want you here at home.
Can you trust a bitch like that, bro?
I can because you know why? She's telling me everything truthfully.
But she ain't telling him shit.
It don't matter.
Right, but you become him in the spot where you was at open up.
No. Listen, here's where it don't matter.
Bro.
She telling me everything, right?
Because you the extra nigga.
I can guarantee she tells me everything, even to this day. Like I can text her and she'll tell you. Like she living here in this town. She'll tell you, I can't be around you. I love you too much. I'll fuck around and fuck you again.
And that's respectable.
And I'll be with you.
That's respectable.
So baby boy, she called me baby boy. She was like, I can't fuck with you.
That's respectable.
So nigga, when I tell you, she'll tell me the truth. She'll let me know everything. Nigga, I used to drug with this bitch. I used to do everything with this woman. Love her to death. She cold
Bro,
blooded.
we are still on a white girl right now. We talking about black women in
Right,
2023.
nigga. When I tell you, that's why I tell you, it's not worth dating a black woman.
Cause she
And
ain't,
sadly to say that because I love black women.
so
When I first got on a black woman, nigga, I was hooked. But the attitude, how they act,
let's talk about the 2023 black woman. So we were sitting at the bar earlier, right? And you said, I don't understand what it's like
You don't.
because when I started dating, there was no internet,
You don't. Yeah.
right?
That's a big key
So
factor.
so tell me about today's black woman, right?
Okay.
And because when I look, I got homies that matter. Like I said at the bar earlier, I introduced one of my guys to a beautiful, amazing black woman. They've been married probably 7-8 years. They got kids.
Okay.
So when I look at this shit, I'm like, I don't see the issue. But I got homies calling me every day.
How old is he?
He's in his 40s.
Okay. And then when did he meet his wife?
Probably
19 what?
No. I introduced him.
You introduced him.
Maybe 8 years ago.
8 years.
Maybe 10.
Okay.
Which is different. But so I got homies right now, right?
Now, mind you, the women that you introduced to other niggas, they good wholesome women because you don't fuck around with
I don't
hoes.
fuck around, right? But so tell me about the women I don't know because all my guys
use that as an example.
Okay, so let's do this. My guys right now, I got homies that have been fucking with nothing but black women their whole life.
Okay.
And they like, bro, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah.
I ain't fucking with another black woman for the rest of my life. I'm like, that's weird to me, right? I know I'm married to a white chick, so it sounds strange, but it's weird to me to hear a black man.
To you?
It's weird to me to hear a black man say, I'm not fucking with no black women. Because I'm like, bro, what's wrong? So tell me what's wrong, because I don't know. Other than the motherfucker told me I got a problem in Mayo Town, but that's a different story.
Nothing's wrong with people, right?
All right.
Because people are who they are going to be. Now, the problem is when dating.
Dating.
Not
I'm talking dating.
There's not a problem with the person. I'm going to
dating.
put that out there, right?
I'm only talking dating.
Never a problem with the person. It's dating. It's one, expectations. The expectations are way too high.
What's an expectation that you think is too high? Give me an example, right? Like,
dog, when you got 2 baby daddies, and you say a nigga got to be making more than 4,500, or let's just put it this way: if you say you can't date a nigga that work at McDonald's, I don't.
Right, but
I'm a supervisor at 2 different places.
I work at McDonald's, I have to.
Right, if you and I have no problem with a nigga working at McDonald's.
Right,
get your money. I respect that. But if you say you can't date a nigga that work at McDonald's, but you have 2 baby daddies, 2 different ones, you're tweaking.
So
like you're tweaking. Like honestly, because that man that work at McDonald's could possibly be the best thing that happened to you.
Let me ask this question: have you ever experienced a woman who has one or more baby daddies who's like, I'm abstinent now, right? Because I be hearing my guys like, this chick's out here saying, I won't have sex with you until we marry, but she got 2-3 old baby daddies.
When you say abstinence, do you mean like truly abstinence, or do you mean like
that's what they say? I don't know. I'm not in the.
Or do you mean like,
she ain't fucking?
Hey, I'm not abstinent because you're kind of not my type, but I'm abstinent, but you look good as fuck, and I'll fuck you.
I don't know what I mean
because listen, there's 2 factors. There are 2 factors there. So for a nigga that look good and that got something going for himself, she'll say she's abstinent, but she'll fuck you on the first time. No, not even the lights took off. You can be like kicking it, chilling, da da da. Like you could be making food and having a good time and laughing, and you could put your finger or your hands on her pussy, and she'll just sit there and start like, "It's it." Like nigga, you might burn the food.
So from what I'm hearing from you. And maybe I'm misunderstanding.
That's just me though. Not every nigga. Not every nigga.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, speaking on me.
Let's switch to the average cats. All right, let's talk about the average cats, right? Because
it's hard to switch to average cats because, to be honest with you, because they different in every fold.
Now we had a discussion earlier. You're like, man, you don't realize what it's like,
right? And
tell me what it's like.
I'm speaking on someone that's like, okay, like I said, I'm a supervisor for 2 different companies, right? I'm a nurse supervisor, and I'm a security supervisor. I work for one Fortune 500 company and one that's not. I make around like $5,000 a month, if that.
Nothing wrong with that,
right?
That's good money.
That's good money. You got niggas that's not up there, so you can't even really speak. Because really, the average, if we talking about black men, right? That's what we
average black men. We talking about black men, black women.
Most of them is in the streets. So when we talk about that, We can't even count their income because we being
I'm-
real,
I
right?
mean,
So with that being said, we're gonna talk about the people that actually you can count.
we talking about workers.
Right.
We don't care about
So
cats that don't participate
right, but
because.
that kind of
But let's be real. Typically,
that
them
count
cats
for a
have.
lot of niggas that be fucking these black women out here.
So
That count for a lot because a lot of, like I told you when we was at the bar, a lot of black women have the power to change how black men are.
I don't
Because
disagree.
if they say, "Hey, I want lawyers, doctors, judges, I want trash men, I want enterprise men that work, people that work at enterprise and they managers or whatever the case is."
Men
You
are
could
safe
be at,
auto. We're
right.
gonna do the bare
You
minimum to
can,
get a
you, can,
woman.
you can work at Safe Auto.
But no, I'm saying we're gonna do the bare minimum to get a woman. So if a woman says, listen, I said this a long time ago. If women said they didn't date men who sag their pants, nobody would sag their pants.
Oh my god.
I'm with you 100%. But so what are women saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out because I'm hearing different stories,
You
right?
see it
Like, but
online. You
what
see it
okay,
everywhere else.
I do.
Exactly. They say
I
they
do see
want
some
a
social media shit.
trapper, a baller,
Right, you're talking shit. Or they
drug
telling the
dealer.
truth.
No, that's no.
Do
To be
you think?
honest, that's
Do you
what they
think?
want
Do you think
because
today's average black woman would choose a drug dealer?
you got me
Oh,
fucked up if
I'm
you think
asking.
they don't.
Do you
They
think? Do you
do
think today's average black
because
woman would take
they
a
are the
drug dealer over
ones.
a lawyer?
Listen, here's the thing.
Simple yes or no.
Yes.
She would take a drug dealer over a lawyer.
Yes.
Why?
You know why? Because they have the for sure right now money.
Hey, a lawyer got right
Hold
now.
on, hold on, hold on. And excitement.
Excitement.
A
Change
lawyer don't got excitement. Nigga, you going day in, day out, the same thing. 9 to 5. Now, if I tell you, get in this car with me, come on, we finna make this bus, we finna make this smooth. We gonna make this move real quick, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I had never taken my ex-wife to my cousin's house for like 5-6 years,
We're gonna
right?
talk about that story in a second too.
No, 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 no,
We're gonna
no.
talk about that shit. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I
You
had
said some
never
shit earlier.
taken
I
my
need to hear the
wife
story
to
of.
my ex-wife to my cousin's house. Now he lived on the north side, or you would say east side, really. If you ignorant, you say east side. If you intelligent, you say north side of Kalamazoo.
All right.
Nigga, I know north, west, south, east, west. But you tell him we over there kicking it. It's like 8, 9 o'clock. First time I take her out, she's like, I like this. Da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, I really don't like you out here. I really want to go home.
Wait.
Like,
So is it the hood? Because I don't know
it was the
Kalamazoo.
hood, nigga.
So she liked the hood.
Nigga, I'm in the fucking hood, nigga. Like when they do drive by, nigga, just last week, 35 rounds was let off on the nigga, and he literally lived because he shot back. But these little 16-year-olds stole a car and shot at this nigga 3 blocks up the fucking road from my cousin's house.
Okay. So you take her to
So
your
it's
cousin's house.
hood.
She liking it.
But I took her there because she kept pestering me about taking her there because she kept saying like, you got a little bitches over there, da 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 da, all this other stupid shit. So I take her there. First night I take her there. Some told me, God, and I'm really tapped in with God. God told me, you need some bigger shit. So I grabbed my AR pistol and I'm like, and that shit decked out. When niggas see that, they be like, you ready for war? Yeah, nigga, I'm ready for war. So when they see that, they like, all right, cool. Good. Long story short, 3 houses down, some shorty's dude came over and seen her. She was kicking with a nigga and he popped her ass on a moped. Real shit. Pop, pop, pop. Hit her in the leg and the side.
Damn.
I pull my shit. Now, right? Like I said, I'm a bounty hunter. I pull my shit. I get ready. But when I pull my shit, I yell at my cousin, get him inside. Because his girl was out. My wife was out. My ex-wife was out. Get him inside. He take him inside. I pull down, draw down, go to my car that's out front. Hurry up, holster, grab my AR. And I'm looking for dude. Dude already turned around, did all that shit. It's a whole hectic place. At the end of it, police come, all the other shit. They get her to the hospital. She lived. But I told her, I said, that's why I don't want to bring you around because you're not ready. You're not built for this type of shit.
So did she like it? Was that fun for
Hey,
her?
that was excitement for her. She loved it. Because
Super
before then, I told you, I had been very peaceful, very calm. I'm godly. I'm not getting into no accidents, incidents. If I'm pussy, you got it.
Right.
Because I know where I'm going to take it.
Right.
I'm going to kill you. So with that being said, you got it. Fuck it. I'm pussy. At that point, she see me go into action mode, and that turned her on. That's when she fell back in love for a minute. After that, she fell back out because I wasn't that man.
So
I
she
just
wanted a
wasn't a
thug. She wanted a thug.
nigga. But the nigga that she went now, he pussy. Like
So
that
hold
nigga
on,
used to he
hold
used
on,
to keep his gun until his baby mama took her gun from him, and
hold
he
on
be
though,
scared
because
about seeing me in town.
I need because I need the
It's
details.
a
We
lot.
talked
It's a
about it
lot.
earlier.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You brought. Tell me the story. You brought somebody into the house.
Okay, so fast forward, uh, 2020. I got a new house. I'm finna put up fencing, my dogs, everything like that. I got her a job at the place I know. Everybody know me, like they know me, know me. The GM know me personally. I know this nigga, you know. So he know me personally. I'm like, hey, I need my wife on a job. All right, cool. I got her. Tell her to put her application in. She good. Boom, go right through. 1 week. She tell me, and I hear the shit, but I really don't put it together because she know how ignorant I was back in the day, so she know not to play with me like that. But she know I became godly, so not like that. So she fuck, I can test the waters. She tell me, "Oh, this nigga look like you." Da da da. I gotta stay away from him. All right,
Wait. Time out.
pause. Listen.
No,
I already know this shit.
What you said?
I already know this shit
Wait, you
because
said she said he looked like you.
other people done told me, nigga, don't you work at da da da? No, that's my twin. And we used to joke. Me and this nigga knew each other. Me and this nigga knew each other. We used to joke. Are we twins? Right? Because I'm the better looking one. Oh, facts. I'm the better looking one. This nigga got a
But
boss.
she told you you look like him,
No, she
or he
said
looked like
this
you.
nigga look like my husband. I gotta stay away from him because that could be bad. And I said,
She
hey,
said that to you,
yeah, and I told her, hey,
to your face,
don't, nigga, we in the car. I'm drinking her from work. She's
man.
like, no, 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 no. I said, hey, look at her. We had the stoplight, boom, red. I'm, hey,
Your ass crazy.
cause she know me, bro. I'm Irish and I'm Hebrew. Bro, don't play with me like that. We don't play like that. I look at her. I said, hey, mm. She said, no, I know, no, 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 no.
Hold on.
I
She
know
told
him.
you she got to stay away from somebody.
Told me that. I said, yo, I know him. Don't play with me because y'all both will end up in my pig farm. I meant that shit on God.
You can't be mad at the dude, bro. For
It wasn't matter. I told her that shit.
what you gonna
Bro.
put him in a pig farm for?
Because,
He's not your wife,
pause,
woman,
pause.
girlfriend at
Because
all.
my ex-wife had cancer.
Okay.
So I was going up to the dispensary
Okay.
getting shit for
Okay.
her.
So you doing some?
And
Okay.
and he was the one that I always had gone to. And he was like, bro, why are you up here? So you getting shit that really ain't like for that. And I was like, bro, my wife got cancer. Da, 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 da. She's in remission,
But
but she
still,
has the X, Y, and Z. And so da da da. He's like, oh, I got you. So we created a bond.
all right.
And because people said we look alike, we became cool.
Right.
Got each other's number, it was kicking it, talking. We go out to the bar. So I'm thinking, no better, right? So fast forward. She say, this nigga need a place to stay because his baby mama X, Y, and Z. It's like, cool. But as long as he know, I'll dead that nigga if he da da da. She said, I already told him.
Wait.
Not
He
do
need
that.
a place to stay. You got a place.
I'm a good heart. Listen,
I'm
God,
asking.
God has told me be good.
God told me don't let no
Under.
grown ass
No, no,
man
no, no. He
stay in
said,
your house if you
he
got
said, God said, be. He said, do unto others as you want to do unto you. So, nigga, if I'm,
Don't let me move in your house.
listen. If I'm not like that though, like we said on the Facebook,
I understand.
if you my homie, nigga, I don't look at your woman like that. I look at
What you saying? But there's rules, bro. You don't move a grown man or a woman into your house.
Pause.
I'm telling you.
Pause.
Okay, it ended up good or bad?
Especially if one, I talked to this nigga before I even moved him in.
How did it end?
He said, "Bro, I understand that." Y'all say blase. I said, "Bro, if you talk to my wife like that, I'm gonna bury your ass." He said,
You don't.
"I understand."
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you
He
talk.
said, "I understand." Yada yada yada. I want her sister. I said, "Okay, cool. I'll push you on." Her sister lived with us, so I put them on, thinking everything good. I go to a business trip, to Texas. I'm a bodyguard for my homeboy. Whole time I'm really busy, not really noticing things. My cameras in my house go black. Right,
Goddamn.
right. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. because sometimes my dogs
God.
do that. I
Okay.
breed dogs, so I'm a businessman, so I have dogs. Sometimes my dogs will hit the cord and they'll knock it out. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. Hey, why the kitchen went out? Because that show upstairs. This nigga downstairs my couch. Mind you, I just bought a $3,000 couch. I'm letting you sleep on that bitch. $5,000 TV. I'm letting you watch that bitch. It's a nice 90 inch.
Give a fuck. I'm
Right.
gonna let you talk because you
All
already.
this other shit. I'm a
I'm
good nigga, bro. I'm really good nigga. My uncles raised me different, bro.
not mad at you. It's
So
the other motherfuckers.
with that being said, I'm thinking everything cool. She like, oh no, baby, da da da. And literally, that bitch came back on. So I'm like, okay, cool, shit, good. Nigga, when I get back home, Kyle, I check. She's like, oh, he moved out. Oh, okay, cool. You know, he didn't want to.
Damn, moved out while you was gone.
Because he moved out because I told him, I said, hey, bro, if you here for longer than 2 weeks, you gonna have to pay.
Okay, so
You
he
feel me? Because
right.
like nigga,
Right now
you
you
using
overstayed your welcome.
food,
Right,
you
right.
water,
You're not
all
living
that.
out no more. You
That's
a
an
goddamn
extra
tenant.
person. It's 3
You a
people in this
tenant.
bitch. Yeah, you a tenant, and you got a room. You got a whole room to
Right.
yourself.
You a tenant. You a tenant. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
So he move out. He like, oh, I don't want no issues. I'm like, bro, there ain't no issues. Sorry, bro. All right, cool. Go to clean out his room. I tell you why I find condoms.
But he was fucking with your girl's sister.
A
So
10, like, bro, I was buying a 3-pack. Right, you right.
you
You're
fucking
right.
with your girl's sister. That's
I thought, but here's the problem. She home when I get home. I said, hey, you fuck with such and such? And she said, nah, I'm fucking with this person.
you talking about the sister.
Right. And I'm actually pregnant. I said, oh,
By
you
another
is.
not by your
By
guy.
another nigga. By another nigga. I said, oh, you is. She said, yeah, I'm not fucking with him. Okay. So then my wife at work, I said, we gonna have to talk when you get home. She said,
I'm sorry.
oh,
I'm
what?
not trying to laugh.
It's all right.
But
She said, about what? I said the picture. She said, I don't know where that came from. Cool. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because I done been with you since
right,
7
I love you.
You ain't played with
I
me,
trust you.
and you know how I get. Like you done see me in action. Like you done been fearful of other person's life. You done see me in
Right.
that role.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Right. So with that being said, like you ain't gonna play with me like that. So I'm thinking everything's smooth and copacetic. He must have left them there, da da da. And she said, ah yeah, da da da. Cool. You checked them? Cool. I don't let nothing be about it. 3 days later, she said, I gotta go pick a friend. I gotta go pick my coworker up from work. Blase. Long story short, she left at like 10. She's supposed to be back by midnight.
Oh, it's nighttime. So she left at 10 at
Nigga,
night.
I don't
Okay.
hear from her. I don't hear from her.
What
Phone
time is it?
off. I think it's 1 o'clock. This don't be usual. Now,
Right.
mind you, she done been taken advantage of before.
So you trying
So
to
I'm
make sure she all right.
scared that this
You making sure she all right.
worry. Like she done went and got gas or whatever. Some nigga done hold her up at something bad. She don't never.
You on husband duty. You worried about your
Feel
wife.
me?
Right.
Calling. This shit don't answer. Something don't feel right. I got to the point where I called my baby brother. I said, hey.
I gotta ask, bro. Hold on. Why you didn't go with her?
Mind you, she like women.
I'm not mad at that.
She had already said she was gonna pick up the friend that she liked.
So it's a female friend as well.
Right.
Oh, okay.
She said, I'm going to go kick it.
Oh, okay.
An hour. I'm gonna go smoke and I'm gonna come home.
Okay.
This
All
is
right.
9:30. I said, baby, just be back by around midnight. All right, baby, I got you. Cool. Nigga, it's 1, 2, 3 a.m.
Oh, the clock's still going.
Nigga, what? Clock's still going. Call my baby brother. This nigga in Ferris. Big Rapid.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with Ferris. Da 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 da. I need you to come out here because I don't got a car to move around.
She got the whip.
She got the car.
Oh, you stuck like glue with nothing to do.
Nigga, what? Worrying like a motherfucker.
Right. You over here in paranoid zone.
Because in reality, I know what she's been through in life.
So you can
I don't want that shit to happen again. I'm gonna kill a nigga if any motherfucker touch my wife, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up and I'm gonna go to jail. I'm cool with it. I'll sit there smiling on my motherfucker.
Protect your motherfucking woman.
Right. That's not the case. She didn't even go get the person that she's supposed to get. That person ended up being at home. I found out later. That person ended up being at home. She lied on that person.
So the person was never at the job.
Fucking with dude And
dude that was in your house previously. Rubbers dude.
yes. So she in a fight. She's been a rumble, dude. Long story short, my brother come. We get in the car, nigga. I ride around the whole
You know,
city
we on some whole
of
different shit. We supposed to be talking about
Kalamazoo.
something, but I'm with you.
It's we getting there. That's why I say. That's why I say. She's mixed, mind you. She's more majority black. That's why I say. Really, a lot of black women don't be on a lot of good shit. I gave her 7 years of my life. Nigga, she's riding around in a car with a nigga that don't got no place to stay. He's now staying with his daddy.
They call them Pookies.
He has
They
three
call them.
kids.
They
He
call
has
them
three
Pookies.
kids.
They call them Pookies. I
And
don't like it, but that's what they call them.
his baby mama trashed that nigga out and tell him he's a fucking piece of shit. All he does is sit in the
So-
basement. He's in his baby mama's basement playing games. So when I tell you, he was able to talk her into leaving me and saying that she deserved more. He could give her more.
Wait, she deserved more, but
The more that he gave her was in a extended stay hotel, and he fucked her on her period, and that's why she got connected with him, because if you fuck someone on their period, that's actually voodoo, which you would call, because spiritually you're not supposed to fuck no one on their period.
Bro,
If you do, you could cause serious soul ties, and that's what happened. She let this nigga dog her
But hold on, though,
called her smelly, called her,
but hold
say all this type
was
of
she
bad
smelly?
shit. No, bro.
So,
Trust me.
but I'm
She
right.
doesn't. But he allowed his kids to say certain shit and did certain shit to her to make her question her own self esteem. And I was like, "Why are you with this nigga?" And she couldn't tell it. It's because he fucked on her. Period.
But she let him.
didn't
He
do
ain't
that.
take it. He ain't take it.
This nigga told her. No, pause. She said when he wanted to fuck her, she said, "I'm on my period."
Was that
Mind
the
you,
first time?
they're in the extended hotel. Yeah, first time. She says, "Well, I'm on my period." She told me everything. She's honest with me. She knows. Don't lie to me. She's like, "Well, I was on my period," and I told him I was on my period, and he was like, "It's all right. I like wet pussy." I was like, "No, he's nasty. He's nasty. Like
I mean, I feel him on the wet, but that's not the regular wet. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Right.
You're nasty." But in the same thing, he knew what he was doing because he was causing a soul tie to be set in stone. So then when I came back, listen, I was in Atlanta with a prior ex, and I was giving everything to that ex. She even called one night, and my ex knew. I was on the phone. I was like, "Yeah, da 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 da." I really can't be on the phone with you right now. I'm making dinner for me and my lady. She was like, "Well, damn, I guess I'll leave you alone." All right, cool. And I told my ex like this,
That's respectable, right?
right? And it was all because she really didn't want that nigga, but she wanted me to do the extra amount that she's seen in movies, and I wasn't gonna do that shit.
What was
A
the
lot
extra
of
shit you saw?
black
She saw a
men
movie.
feel like you should do the extra shit that you see in movies.
What? What's the extra shit? All right, let me stop you.
Like if a nigga come out of nowhere, you supposed to fight tooth and nail for. No, I'm not fighting
let me
tooth
stop.
and nail.
Again,
You allow another man to come in.
hold on. So let me ask some questions because again, my situation,
Yeah,
right? I
your
mean,
situation, you're solid.
I wake up like this morning. My wife's like, she give me a hard time. What do you want for breakfast? Steak and eggs or omelet? She give me a hard time.
I hate you.
She give me a hard time, right?
Hard time.
And then in lunch, she's like, "You want me to eat your lunch?" I was like, "I got a meeting." She give me a hard time, right?
Hard time.
Right.
I hate you. I really do.
She didn't cook me dinner tonight, but I was kicking it with you, so that's probably why.
I hate
But
you again.
but listen, I you know I was telling you at the bar, you know we have parties here and shit, and we kick it. They usually go till 3, 4 in the morning, and we start to wind down. She be like, "Hey, you," and you know, because I got one of my homies. He come over. He know he gonna drink too much. Got the extra room. He stay every night. Right. So she's like, "Man, listen, y'all want something? Y'all want me to cook you some breakfast? Y'all want me to cook?" Is that not normal? Like, let's be real.
Bro, you're talking about an old school woman. When I say old school, I don't mean
No, it's we old. Damn it, no.
When I say old school, I
We
mean
50.
she has class. She understands how things should go. When I say things should go, meaning like, hey, if my man has friends over and blah blah blah, they having a good time. Why wouldn't I cook?
Is that not normal?
No, it's not.
What-
Now when I you're laughing and I'm telling you, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. No, listen, I've had customers come over and I'm the one that serves them drinks. You feel me? As I'm still pitching, I'm pitching sales.
But you got to stop to fix the drink.
See what I'm saying? That's a problem. If we're throwing a party or we're having a get together and I'm doing everything and you're just having your friends come over, it's a problem. Because that means you have no idea what your role is in us being a teammate.
Okay, okay,
A teammate. That's what
right,
I'm saying.
right.
No, I'm not even saying
Is
like a
it
role as a person, as
so?
a teammate. So if we're both inviting guests over, why aren't you doing your part to help out?
So this is me because you done said it. My homies have said it. I'm guilty. I got faith in women today.
Ah,
I got faith in
I'm
women.
not saying I don't have faith. I'm
No,
just
I'm just
not
saying.
saying. I'm just
Are
I
y'all?
got
Is
faith
it
in women.
women or motherfuckers picking the wrong woman? Or is that the majority of the choice?
Now, in reality, majority of the choice is someone that has OnlyFans that is paying to see them play with themselves. That is 2, 3 baby daddies in. That is on Section 8.
Damn, wait, you got OnlyFans and Section 8? Like that don't seem that doesn't line up.
You don't understand. See, that's why I say when I say you out of the loop, you
I'm out of
are
loop.
out of the
If you got
motherfucking
if
loop.
you got Section 8 and OnlyFans,
I know
it's like oil
women
and
that
water. It
I
don't
don't
mix.
listen. I know women that I will never fuck with and I will never touch that are on Section 8 that still sell OnlyFans.
Like, how are you on Section 8 if you got OnlyFans? Or you just not telling the government you ain't making shit?
What do you mean? That
I'm trying to figure it out.
pause. Okay, so what they do is that's taxable income if you didn't know that.
I feel that.
Right. So
But
that's a job.
right.
Not all the time are you getting 500, 600 every week. You might only get 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 bucks. Now, mine only noticed because, granted, I done fuck with a bitch that really OnlyFans. And like, she used me for OnlyFans. So
So
I know how much she was getting. And I know if you don't be on the type of shit she on, man, you're not getting the type of money she getting.
so the OnlyFans. So when I think OnlyFans, I think chicks making 5,000. Can you let me say what I'm talking about? 5, 6,000 a month, 10,000 a
A
month.
month? Bro,
That's not.
wait. Are you looking at bitches that like not bitches? I don't mean to say.
No, no, you good.
Are you looking at females
I'm,
that are, and when I say are top like
I'm not
three,
looking. What I'm
four,
saying
five
is
percent?
when I look at stories about chicks making money on
What
OnlyFans,
do they look like?
they look like they make a lot of money.
They don't. And I only say that because okay, so I'm gonna give you an example, right? So I was with a female that do OnlyFans. She make a good amount of like she dog niggas out. And when I say dog niggas out, I mean
She getting paid to do it.
no nigga, listen.
Oh, oh,
I broke my foot last year, right? Broke my foot and I ended up being with her and I was like, I'm gonna stay with you. She was like, all right, that's cool. So the day I broke my foot, I had moved in with her.
same day.
Yeah, because she was up in the city where I got tired of traveling back and forth
All right.
from the Waj to Kalamazoo, and she was like, "Yeah, you can stay up here." I was like, "Cool, I'll give you some on the rent." And a week later, I broke my foot. I was in concrete construction, broke my foot, and the night I broke my foot, she's like, "You ain't got nothing talking all this dumb shit." She knew every better. The doctor said you broke your foot. She said, "Oh well, damn, I didn't know." Mine even the doctor said she broke her foot. She get a
Wait,
call.
you broke your foot or she broke her
I
foot?
broke my foot.
Okay, my bad. I want to make sure I heard
So
you
the
right.
doctor say, "Da, da, da, you broke your foot." She get a call. She take the call. She step out. She come back in. Every woman I've been with, they usually always honest to a certain extent. She said, "That was a hoe." I said, "Okay, cool. What do you want?" She say, "Oh, he want to come. He want me to come up so he can eat my pussy, my ass." I said, "Oh, how much you pay you?" It's already new. 600, 700.
Well, she's not wife material. She's not a good woman.
No, I already knew that, but
Okay.
that nullifies the point. It was the fact that in the beginning she said she was, and then towards the end she was letting me know other things. That's what a lot of women
So
do.
she wasn't upfront with it.
Usually a lot of black women are not upfront because they feel embarrassed because they know they shouldn't be doing that shit. In reality,
Bro.
just in reality, when I say in reality they shouldn't be doing that, like if you know you want a husband, if you know you want this, you know you want that,
Okay, I'm with you.
shouldn't be doing that.
I'm with you to
No
a certain
nigga's
extent.
going to fuck with you like that
You're not going
unless he a nigga like me. And then he gonna be like, all right, cool. I can see certain things like
no, but
that.
you was cool with it.
Right, to an extent. because
So
she was
what went
honest.
wrong?
The point where she was like, "Oh, this person is a friend. I met him boarding, skating, longboarding. I only want him. We cool, just the longboard. That's all we're gonna be." Then it transpired to, "Oh, we really, really cool friends." Then it transpired to, I was at work and she was like, "Oh, well, this person I just pissed on because he asked me to piss on him in the trails and blah 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 blah."
Bro,
Then he asked me to shit on him. I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute. Y'all supposed to be friends. Why is you pissing on him? Why is you showing your pussy? Why is da da da?" He
bro,
was like,
hold
he
on,
just
no.
asked.
You skip right over to taking a dump on a motherfucker.
No, real shit. He asked her to take a shit on his chest. That ass. Like when I seen Not on a T movie, nigga, I thought that shit was like fake. I
I'm
thought
like, do people really do that shit?
that shit was like funny joke, ha ha ha. This nigga took off his mug after she pissed on his shirt and his shorts.
I mean, you watch the video or something?
No, she told me verbatim. Now, mind you, this nigga said, "Yeah, I said, bro, did you ask my lady this?" And he was like, "Yeah, I asked her that." Respectfully, I did. Yeah.
I mean,
I was like, "Oh, okay."
respectfully.
But respectfully, at the end of the day, I didn't see her as that because when she told me she did that, I was like, at that point, I was like, "Oh, you're cut off."
All right. So what was too much?
At that point,
The taking a dump.
nigga, I told her, I said, "You can post shit online. You can use me as your, you can make money. I'm cool with that." When she hit me upset, "I just want to let you know because I don't want you to be upset. I just pissed on XYZ's chest. And da da da." I said, "Wait, you just pissed on him? Like, wait, he is your car like you drove with him or like you drove your own car?" She
He at the
said,
house where
she said, "We're on the trails right now. He drove me here.
well, I
I'm
don't know the
driving his
trails.
car back. Don't worry."
It's some Michigan shit.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm like, "So you drove in a car with just like smelling straight pee, or did
Oh,
you?"
he didn't. Oh, god
She's
damn,
like,
y'all
"No."
nasty.
She's like, "By the time we got back to the car, it had dried, so like it wasn't no smelling like that." I was like, "Yeah, that's too much." That's all I said. And at that point, I knew it was past my comfort zone.
Your comfort
And I was
zone.
like,
Like, your comfort zone big than a motherfucker,
it
bro.
is, but that's because, bro,
I
like
feel with you.
if you being real, like, bro, like everyone's a freaking certain type of
But
freak.
it's a difference between being a freak with your woman and your woman being a freak with another motherfucker.
I didn't know. Pause. She said, "That's my friend. I'm not gonna do anything with them." She said
Anything sexually.
right. She says they were supposed to go boarding, longboarding, meaning skating,
Right,
get a
right,
longer
right,
board.
right, right.
Nigga, they ended up at the fucking trails. I'm like, "Wait, how'd you end up at the trails?" She's like, "Oh, we just wanted to kick it and smoke, blah, 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 blase, blase." But she got home that night. Trust me, I cut into her ass. I was like, blah, blah, blah. "You expect me to do this X, Y, and Z, but you doing X, Y, and Z." She was like, "Oh, I can understand that. I'll stop that." But I didn't think it was
I
a
mean, it's done to.
stop.
It's done.
And at that point, I stopped fucking with her like
Black
that.
chick.
I was done. Yeah. She was nigga, listen. Before we really got into it, like, no, I would say after. It was after, yes. It was after. After we really got like solidified at being like, okay, we together, she was like, "Yeah, I obliterate niggas' booty holes." I was like, "Oh, whoa, wait
Bro,
a
hold on.
minute.
All right,
Wait.
so we got
Obliterate is
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
word.
hold on,
Obliterate is a
on.
huge word.
Hold on.
You do what?" And
But time out, bro.
she got paid to do that shit, bro.
But I'm not knocking nobody hustle.
No,
I don't knock nobody hustle.
not.
And your freaky level is your freaky level. But bro,
I told her, I
there's
said,
some
"If you
motherfucking red
ever
flags with
think
every one of
about
these
that
Instagram
shit,
stories.
I probably will kick you if you try to get me close like this." She was like,
I'm just saying, there's some red flags with every one of these fucking stories.
and here's the thing.
If she do shit for other men, she's not for you.
No, that's not even doing shit for other men. Pause.
I'm talking about the pissing, the OnlyFans. If she's doing that for other men, she's not for
Pause.
she's not wife material.
Me as a person,
I'm not saying. I'm saying
worried.
it's not about how did this shit work out.
It's not. I'm not. No,
Is it working out?
the problem that I had was it wasn't with her doing what she was because she was always honest and forthcoming before she did it.
I told you earlier, honest crackhead is still a crackhead. Goddamn it! Don't,
No, but I can respect you being honest. I don't. That doesn't mean that I have to fuck with you. But
That's
I can
what I'm
respect
saying.
you.
I respect your honesty.
But most women will be out here doing shit behind your back and they won't tell you.
Okay.
She told me, and I had a choice.
Okay.
What a
So
lot of
you want
niggas,
the
what a
choice.
lot of black men don't do with women is they don't give them the choice to deal with them. So she gave me the
Okay.
choice to deal with it.
I
I dealt
respect
with
that.
her.
She put it on the table. You
Right.
accepted it.
To the point where she was like, this nigga doing XYZ and it's supposed to be a friend. I was like, I don't want to deal with you like that. Because I know X, Y, and Z can end up to something else. Long story short, this nigga ended up being gay. Right.
That adds a little more to the context.
It's crazy. Like her stepbrother, which she calls her brother.
Hold on.
This nigga ended up hitting him up, and he's
okay.
gay.
She didn't do that with the stepbrother. Cause I'm like, this starting to sound real.
She entered the He came over one day and met her stepbrother, and then this nigga ended up hitting her stepbrother up, and I didn't have nothing to be worried about. I really didn't, but I wasn't worried about nothing. But I was just upset that like you did the shit before you told me, so they're not that.
Y'all were in a relationship.
Up to the point we was actually, and we was in a close relationship. So she made it open.
So what was how did the breakup? What did you say? I'm done with you because you sit on him.
No, I told her. I said you can't expect me to act like X, Y, and Z. You can't expect me to be this monogamous person.
So
fuck with you like this if you doing X, Y, and Z.
So let's ask this question. You said something on Facebook a while back. You said every black chick you fucked with has cheated.
That is true. That's a fact.
So is monogamy real, or are we trying to make it something?
In reality, if we talk about black men, it's not real for black men. Black women, they actually listen. Any woman, you only can have one baby in 1 year.
No doubt. You got to try real hard to have two.
Right.
You got to try real hard.
Bitch, that's past the doctor's recommendation. So, bitch, you're doing some shit. You busting it open.
You went too early. False start.
And I know a nigga that actually has a kid like 9, 10, 11, 12. So that nigga was doing some shit.
Right.
He was like
same chick. So from and we had a little bit of this discussion earlier. Yeah. Black men, and this goes back to some way old shit, right? Like I said, slavery, they bred the strongest and they killed the weak. Right? We have more testosterone. We are more men and manly than most. It comes with some downsides, right? Aggression,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Anger, emotional issues. Yeah. Motherfuckers want to tag everything they see, right? We lack discipline,
and they're very horny.
We lack dick discipline,
right? No, you did say that dick discipline.
We got that's a major downfall.
Hey, but look though, semen retention would help that. But when I say that to a lot of my homeboys, look, they do exactly what you just said.
Fuck that.
Listen, listen. Hold on, pause. You just said we need to practice dick,
but semen retention ain't got nothing. Them two different statements.
No, that does actually.
Listen, so if you have a woman, you still supposed to retain?
No, right.
No,
you are.
For what? That's your woman.
Because listen.
Right, go ahead.
A lot of the times you're letting loose for no reason,
bro.
Be honest, you're letting loose.
Because the shit feel good. That's your woman.
It's a feel good. It's no reason but feeling good.
Okay, so let's be real.
Hold on.
The sex is to
God made that shit to be...
To reproduce.
Right. So if you're not doing it to reproduce... But if you're not... It's not going to be 9 months. Once you get pregnant, you can still fuck.
Listen, that's for no reason. If we only doing it to reproduce, right?
No, you get closer with your woman while doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
Reason. But... if your intentions aren't to either be closer with your woman or to procreate, what is you doing it for?
Okay, so how long you been practicing motherfucking semen retention? 0.237 days? Okay, so let's stop pretending.
A couple hours, my nigga. Like, he'll be 100%.
Right, that's not a discussion for black men.
Got one off in a couple hours.
Right, that's not a discussion for black men. We don't practice that shit.
No, but here's the thing. We weren't meant for that.
We weren't meant for what?
We weren't meant to practice.
I agree with you.
Listen, if we're gonna be real, God said you will be like the sun, the stars, and the sands. You will be unnumberable, right? So with that being said, that means that some men is gonna have one woman. No, that's what it say. Some men gonna have one woman, and they're gonna be good with that one woman. And there's also some men. No, I'm just saying. If we saying like good women, period. Just all right. It was a good world, just like a.
We don't live in one, but I feel what you say.
It was a good world.
We make it believing. If the moon was,
and if a nigga needed, if say like a man said, okay, I got 3 kids with this woman, but she done. She don't want to have no more kids, and I can have another wife. Cool. That's what polygamy is for. It's for to have
I'm
more
not
kids.
disagreeing.
Right. So, and if you got to take care of her, and also the Bible says like, if you get that woman a Birkin bag, you gotta get the other woman a Birkin bag. So whatever you give
The
this,
Bible says something about a Birkin.
listen, it
Listen,
say
listen.
whatever you give this woman, you gotta give that woman. You can't leave them
You
out.
cannot do polygamy if you can't afford to do polygamy.
That's a big thing. That's why back in the day, a lot of men didn't do polygamy because they couldn't afford it. They
It's not
couldn't
right.
understand it.
A wife ain't cheap. 2 wives
Right.
definitely ain't cheap.
Nigga, what? Think about 6 kids plus 2 wives.
It's outrageous. All right, listen.
Right.
Listen, this shit
It's a
crazy.
lot, bro. It's a lot that go with it, bro. And a lot of
What?
men don't understand this, but they want to get their nut off. That's why I say
So
practice
let's,
penis retention will make you a better man. And
man.
then a lot of people don't
True.
want to do that.
Nobody I
Listen,
know.
I did it for a whole 7 months before I got back in the game. I also know through God, I also know when I'm gonna come in.
You
And
know
when
what
I'm not.
happens when men practice semen retention? They become school shooters. This shit is crazy, bro.
Hey, I
This
know
is
when I'm
not
finna
cool.
go, and then I'll pull up and
I
and
don't
then
need all the
be able to
details.
go.
I don't need all the details.
I'll be
That's
able to
not semen
go.
retention.
It is receiving attention.
You practice it, don't give it to a woman retention.
No, it
That's not
is.
semen
No, I don't.
retention.
I'm not saying I come.
Nigga, I don't need the details.
That's the whole
Goddamn, I
point.
don't need the details.
No, the
But
source of so the whole point of receiver retention is actually the keeping it because that's what George Washington Carver did. That's the reason why he had over so many inventions because he was a eunuch. He didn't have a penis. He could not have sex. So everything that he had as
but
far as
I don't
thought
listen.
process came from him being able to keep
Listen,
retention of it.
I can't speak to that because this is new information. I got to Google it. Somebody,
Hey,
when you see
Google
this
it,
shit,
bro.
Google it.
That hey, I
Well,
want
listen
people to
to listen.
understand
You
this.
cannot practice penis retention if you don't have a penis, or excuse me, semen
Yeah,
retention.
you
If you
can.
listen, I can't practice
That don't mean you
vaginal
can't. That
retention
don't
because
mean
I don't
you
have.
can't. That mean you
Look,
can't have. That mean you can't actually.
I mean, if you don't have a penis, you kind of out the game.
No, bro. That don't mean that. I thought the same thing. You gotta look up this shit.
I'm gonna look it up.
Listen,
We're not
just
gonna.
because you did that, don't mean that that happened.
All right, I'm gonna
It's
take your word
different.
for it because I
It's
gotta.
different.
We're going down the wrong
Yeah.
path. So all right. So before we shut this down, I just wanna ask. So, what is your recommendation or thought process or feelings about? Because I think we giving black women a hard time
Okay. Why? Why do you think that?
because I think here's why. I'm gonna be honest with you. Black all women, but we specifically talking about black women, but all women in general, in my opinion, are designed, and I know I'm getting fucking trouble for this, to follow a man, to
No,
follow
that's
the
all
lead of
women.
man.
Yeah, that's all women.
But we ain't leading our women right, so they not living right.
Well, you can't lead someone. Listen, when they say you can't lead a horse, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't
Can't
make
make them
him
drink.
drink. All right. With that same analogy, you can show a woman what the right shit is to do. I've shown so many
So
women what
what's
the
the
right shit is to do,
what's the problem?
but
What
they
happened?
don't
Because it
listen.
used to
They
work,
stubborn. They used to.
right? It used to work. So why are they
So they
stubborn now?
listen, right? They listened back then, right?
What changed?
They're not listening now.
Right, but
You
what
can't tell them.
changed?
A part is that you can't tell them shit. It's
Why not?
when you tell them something, it it can be. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm giving you advice. It comes off. Listen, mind you, one of the females I mess with, right? Today, I just got her car payment, her down payment back because they fucked around with her car, right? She said, can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to get it back. Blah, 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 blah. I say, act right. Don't curse no one out, and
Right,
I'll
go be
get you your shit
professional.
back.
Right,
I'll get you
be
your
a
shit
decent
back.
person.
We end up getting her shit back, right? But because she almost started to act out how she wasn't gonna get her shit back. They don't know how to listen and follow instructions. I didn't tell her what you gonna act, how you gonna act, nothing like that. I said, don't curse.
Be respectful,
Be sensible. Not even respectable. Just be
sensible.
sensible. Because I can understand you being upset because
Right, because
you
shit
played
went
a
wrong.
part.
Right,
And
right.
they fucked up on the end. I can see you
So
upset.
let me
They don't have
let me ask you
no
a question
correction.
because this shit has always been something. I've only well, I shouldn't even say that because I've seen a white girl do it, but only one.
Uh,
Only one. What is? Can
only
you?
one.
And this is me because I'm not a street cat like I used to be. I cannot deal with a woman with a fucking gold grill. I'm seeing sisters with gold. Where did I say? What's up with you? I can't fuck with a gold grill. I think that you immediately lose professionalism.
Personally, I think that's a personal thing.
For me, it's personal. I agree
And
with you 100%.
I think it depends on how bad the woman is. Because
See, you
I'll be
falling for the
honest.
okie doke.
No, it's not an okie doke.
Okay, so if you went to the doctor and that motherfucker had a gold grill, you gonna look at him the same?
That's just an accessory. Think about it.
It's accessory, just like a lace
They
front.
go get these
and
women
weave
right.
and
They
all
go
the shit
get
you said.
lashes and all that other shit.
You
It's
said
accessory.
you want a
But
natural woman with all that extra.
hold
Is that
on,
natural?
hold on. Just as niggas, we go get girl grills. We go get chains. We go get watches. We can't be knocking nobody about getting no gold or no. That's our culture. Solomon, hold on.
No,
The
it's
book
not our
of
culture.
Solomon
It's the
says
shit
that.
somebody sold us.
No, that's not true.
Look in the history. You don't see a bunch of women with gold grills.
That's a false. If you go to the Bible, you go. Solomon tells you. The book of Solomon tells you that we are known to have rubies and diamonds in our teeth. That is something that we
I
are
gotta
known.
research.
That is something we known to
I have to
have.
research because I can't fuck.
So I can't be mad at a woman
I wish the fuck I
from
would.
my heritage
I
to be
wish the
mad
fuck I
that she
would.
wants some. Now here's the thing. I think it's sexy when a bitch have canines.
Like the gold little,
Just two.
just a little two.
One in here. Canines. That bitch sexy, especially if you got a smile. You sexy as fuck.
Like the little gold
Now if your
trim.
shit fucked up and you got tooth on top of tooth and you look like, not being mean to my Mexicans, I love my Hispanics. If you got a tooth growing on top of tooth I'm not fucking with that. I'm not. You shouldn't put.
I don't know. I'm 100% a chick. I'm 100% against. Here's okay.
That's like saying braces, bro. That's like saying braces. Like you not gonna fuck with a bitch that say they got braces. That's something on her teeth.
Here's my thing. I need and this is me. I need a very professional, well-spoken woman who carries herself great. I ain't seen that with a woman in gold teeth yet.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You will not being rude.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Just any educational black woman that's out there, I don't mean this to you, but you'll find rarely, seldomly, a black educated woman that has gold teeth.
I don't disagree.
So when we talking about gold teeth, you're talking about someone that is not being rude, but we're not saying ghetto, but
good. It's a hood mentality.
Good. They right.
I can't
they
fuck
like
with that.
But most of the time, they cute as fuck.
Cute don't matter. That's the problem. We can't just put it on physical. It matter. But what I'm saying is,
just trying to get a nut off.
Okay, so you talking fucking? I'm talking marriage.
Right? No, if we talking marriage, then we're not even gonna talk about them. If we're gonna be real,
that's what I'm saying.
They're null and void. We're not fucking.
That's what the fuck I keep saying.
So in that case, hold on.
We keep fucking with girls and women that are not right material.
Okay, okay. Because again, if you're talking about women, I thought we were talking about.
We're talking about women.
General
dating, right? Are you not dating them? Or you just
no, because if you talk about women that are black that have some substance, how you're talking about 10% that actually go home, go to either their one or two kids.
10%, bro. That's kind of low.
What woman you know that got a job, a house, pay her own bills, take care of her kids, and don't rely on another nigga?
I know a few.
Right. That's 10%. My nigga, you just laugh because you just said that's 10%. No, that's 10%. That's real shit.
All right, so we talked earlier, and we go. I know shit. I think we've been on for about an hour, but we talked earlier, and we talked about since you say 10%, 10-20% of the black men fucking.
No, that's no.
We talking about the
statistics say 20% of men in this world. That's statistics. That's
we ain't talking about black men. No, we're
not even talking about black men. That's mean 20% of men in this world, 20, are fucking females. So that means 80% are either virgins or not have gotten pussy in the last year and a half, and that was done in 2020. So when you say that, you got to understand that there's a lot of virgins out there. So a lot of
don't want to be.
A lot of women are sharing women, are sharing men. So when they share men, and when they say, "Oh, I don't want to share nigga, I don't want poly," you're sharing. You just don't.
You don't have a choice. No, they know. They know.
You.
No, they know. It's not a question.
It's not telling you.
Because you know what? Listen, let's be real. They know because if you got a man who you can't call after 7 p.m. or ain't never spent the night, if he ain't never spent the night, you know goddamn well.
I hate when people say that. That's not true, bro.
You telling me if a man don't.
Nigga, I work 2 jobs. I work literally. My first job goes from literally midnight to 8 a.m. Then I go from Then I go for my second job, and I get to my second job at 8:45, and I go to 2:30.
Where do you sleep at?
At 2:30, I go home and go to sleep and get up at
But
12.
you telling me in that all that time you had the 2 jobs, you never spent that at the chick's house?
No, nigga, if I have a bitch come over, she coming over to my house.
Okay, but it's still listen. And I'm gonna put her on later, not today. But I got chicks like dudes only can come to her house. She can't go to their house
You know why?
because they got a fucking woman or they don't have a house.
That's not true.
Or they don't have a house.
Women are simple minded. They think that simple. Men are very logical. If we don't work out and you get upset because you're very
Go to your
emotional,
shit.
you're gonna fuck up
Right.
all of my shit.
Don't come to
put sugar in my tank.
Look,
I'm out if I got an old school, I'm gonna be pissed, bitch.
Okay, so I'm wrong. I'm
gonna break my windows.
So you don't want to know where you stay because you don't want her tearing shit up.
And really, and for all females, just let you know, that's why men do not let you come to their house. It's not that they don't have a house.
They just want you to fuck their shit up.
You don't know how to control your emotions. So when you see another female parked in that driveway,
it's time to fuck shit up.
You're gonna go crazy because you like, oh, that dick getting thrown into some of the bitch. She going crazy like I was last night. Yeah.
So it's not that men don't have houses.
We
don't want you at our shit because you can come back when you uninvited.
Bro, you know how many women I've seen from 3 to 12 fuck up my uncle's shit? Cars, motorcycles, trucks, houses. So and they done told me, I'll never bring a bitch back to your house.
I gotta learn something new today. I found out today that men have spaces.
We have houses. We
just don't want the women there because when you're done with them.
Because if I bring you over, then I know
the address don't right. The address she got the address.
Bring you to my house, I know you'll never disrespect my house like that because you know I'll never disrespect your house like that. So I know you're not gonna fuck with my shit. You're not gonna trash anything, and you're not gonna cause problems. Very seldomly do women be able to go over men's house, and when they do, they be like, "Damn, this shit nice."
So these dudes these dudes have places
to be in his house.
They just don't want the women there,
right? You're not coming over because I don't trust you enough.
All right, I'll fuck with that because the women that's telling me that aren't the type of chicks that motherfuckers trying to make wives out of.
See,
so because, I stand corrected
because
wrong,
their actions will tell you if they say, oh, "I love hard," red flag. You love hard. Excuse me.
I mean, we love your shit.
You feel me? Bitch, I got a 1990. If you put sugar in my shit, I'm pressing charges. And I say that because I can't fight you. I'm not a man that puts my hands on women. If I gotta pay my cousin $200 to beat the dog shit, I don't. That's too far. I'm just gonna press charges and
call the cops. Let it be. I ain't mad at you. That's where I got insurance on everything.
Right.
And in order to make a motherfucking claim, I gotta have a fucking police report.
That's why I have insurance. But that's what I'm saying. Like, men can't trust women because they're actually.
That's a whole.
There are some bitch niggas out there.
Damn, that's a whole new.
But more majority. There are.
God damn.
That will be like,
not fucking know that.
Bullet. She fucking someone else.
That's
to move on.
That's crazy.
A lot of women would be like, "Oh, you fucking her? Oh, I'm
you know what?
No, fuck your life up."
Me and the wife would sit down on YouTube and shit and be like, worst breakups and watch women tear my fucking shit up. So you know I gotta get it to you.
And then the point of being that's why a lot of niggas move in with females because they be like, if I move, you can't fuck up a lot of shit I have. You gonna fuck up clothes.
Right. That's
it. Shoes
I brought.
That's it. You're not gonna fuck up.
Hey, I didn't seen a lot of it, man. You didn't open my eyes. See, I goddamn it, I stand corrected.
It's being real, and then all this shit I learned from either my grandfather, or my uncles, and either I seen it done or they told me, "Hey, don't."
I just seen a lot of women throw a lot of men's clothes and shoes out the window,
burn it.
That's all they got,
and put a lot of fluid on it.
All they had in their shit. You're right. God,
but then also you see that nigga in 2 weeks, he got a car.
He living good. He back on the block.
But wait, how did you have that? Because they had that shit put up.
She didn't see.
Because I didn't trust her. Because she didn't show me exactly what I needed to be shown.
Damn.
So we do our due diligence. Here's the thing. Like you said, it goes back to
discipline.
When you know that bitch ain't shit, stop fucking with her.
All right, so
but when you know that that's the only bitch you fucking with or that's the only bitch you can get.
Okay, that's different.
That's why niggas fuck with her and that's why they had the problems.
Okay.
If you a nigga like me, and I'm just being real, I don't give a fuck if the bitch end up not fucking with you gonna have multiple women that fuck with you because you are one, a real person, you thorough, and two, they know that you ain't gonna lie. That's the biggest key thing.
Keep it real. 100%.
You're not gonna lie. I can fuck with you, or I can choose to stop fucking with you.
You got all the information. You got all the info.
That I'm always gonna be upfront and know everything that's going on.
Right.
If you like that, Any woman will fuck with
Damn.
you. That's a real fact.
I'm still tripping. I'm still tripping on why, bro. I'm telling you, you done fucked me up with that.
Niggas don't bring women around. Listen, I've brought probably 2 females that I know personally to my house now. And I know personally, when I say I know personally, I know they would never bring that shit because they know what type of nigga I am. And if you brought that to my house, you know one thing, I'm never gonna fuck with you again. But 2, you're gonna have a bad reputation with any nigga you fuck with. Cause a lot of niggas fuck with me and know me. So if I say, oh man, that's gonna be, you're not gonna
I
really
feel you.
find
I
someone
feel
that
you. I
really
feel you
wanna
on that
fuck
one.
with you
Right, right,
because they
right.
know what type of bullshit you are.
You was on that
So the
bullshit.
2 bitches that I done let even my new house come over and kick it. I know one, she'll never bring that shit to me. Never. Another
All
one,
right. So
she
okay.
cool. She wouldn't want to do that because she fuck with a nigga hard. And that's actually going back to
That's
the story about me having to have the cops called today. Because that's the same woman that her baby daddy wanted to talk rah rah, and I let him talk, let him be the
I
bigger.
mean, you have to when you start having shit, you got to play the punk role. It's sad,
I will play that
but you
role
have no choice
every
because,
time because I know
especially when
what
the other
I'll
motherfucker don't
do.
got nothing to lose.
Right, and I know what I'll do. I have a lot to lose.
So you got to protect it.
So I'll
I
let
told you
you call
earlier. I
me
know
a
motherfuckers.
bitch
No,
until you
motherfuckers be like,
touch me.
right. That's a different story.
You touch me, I'm
That's
beating
a
the fuck
right.
out of you.
But a
Yeah.
motherfucker will call you a bitch. But listen, if you fuck with me, I'm gonna call the police. So I get that police report. I get that paper trail. So the next time I see you,
Listen, and that's what I told
if
him.
I got
Like,
to do something, hey, listen. I ain't gonna say what I say because you know what I'm
right?
saying. I
No,
might have to
no,
get on.
I'll say what I say because I'm
I don't
legally
want to say because I want nobody to
innocent.
play it back like he was full of shit because he said
No, I'll be honest with you. I'll let you say whatever you
you
want
say
to
whatever you
say.
want.
Do whatever you want
Don't
to do.
touch me.
When you touch me,
It's a
I
different game.
will hurt
But
you.
that paper trail cover your ass if you have to do something.
It do, and that's why the cop was like, "Oh, well, this is." And I stopped and I said, "No,
Just make
remember,
the
I just
report.
told you
Just make the report, fam.
I'm a bounty hunter as well. So part time, I do bounty hunt. So I know what the law is. My mom also has a master's degree in law. She told us from a young age what your laws is, what you have the rights is, and what your rights aren't. So with that being said, when I called him, I said, "Listen, I have a gun, I'm registered. I know how to use it." He just pulled out a gun. Either you guys send someone, or it's
Y'all gonna
gonna
send
be
somebody either way.
right, or it's gonna be a shootout, and it's gonna be really
You,
bad.
you
I said,
coming
"But there's
either
a
way.
kid in the house," and they say, "We're sending someone right now." Cool. They
Yeah.
send someone. They come out. They make me lead, do all the other shit, and he keep driving off. And I tell him like, "Yo, you lucky this ain't Texas, bro. Cause I know laws.
Right.
I know law.
Hey, Texas and
If
Florida be
if it
had you
was
fucked
Texas,
up.
no, not even that. In Texas, do you know you have the right to say battle to the death? And what that means is you can
I'm
fight
about
a
to look that shit up.
motherfucker hands on, bare fists, till they give up. And it be legal. And the cops can be around and just watch to make sure nothing goes out of hand. So this man was talking. I look at the cop, I said, I wish we was in Texas. And he started laughing because he knew. He said, "You want to put hands on him, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I really do." He said, "What's your profession?" I said, "I do X, Y, and Z, and I'm a bounty hunter." He said, "Oh, it wouldn't be good for him." I said, "No, it wouldn't." But he keeps talking, and I just wish we was in Texas right
Man,
now.
listen.
Because if you guys were around right now, I would dog walk the shit out of him in the
So
road, and
this
they
goes
wouldn't do
back
nothing.
to my statement.
It's
If
not worth it.
if
It's not
no, I'm
worth
just
it.
saying if God forbid my wife get abducted by aliens, I ain't fucking with nobody with kids.
No, in reality, but listen,
I'm not.
how you gonna know?
What the fuck it mean? She got a baby. God damn it, I
So
know.
you telling me you gonna fuck with college bitches coming right out of college?
No, you know some. Look,
Pause. You
your
telling
kids
me
can
you
be
gonna
grown
fuck with
too.
college bitches coming
No,
to college?
bro, I'm 40 fucking 7. You can have a baby at 21.
So
Your
wait,
kid is 26.
so you cool with fucking with someone that's 40?
I'm 47. Okay, so here's what I
I'm
listen.
saying if God forbid
Yeah,
40
I
was
would
no,
not fuck
you're
with.
cool
I
with
would
someone
not
fucking with
fuck with
someone
nothing.
40. You're not gonna fuck with nothing like
Hell
under
no.
30.
Hell no. Listen, I'm a businessman. I want to have serious discussions with a motherfucker. I want to come home and talk about the stock market. I want to come home and talk about, bro. I'm a different motherfucker.
Kai, you're better than me because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm your age, I'm going with something young because
What are you gonna
a
do after
lot
you
of the
after you
women
bust?
that no,
What are you gonna do
it's
after you bust?
also okay. Listen,
I also
how
want
am
to
I
touch an
gonna
American.
bust? How am I gonna
So
bust when the bitches look 40 and they're my age and they
listen,
don't look as they used to look?
listen. I don't look like I usually look, right?
Bitch, you get 20-year-olds that come up to you and
It don't matter. I don't take them.
it don't matter.
Listen,
It don't matter.
but
It don't
it don't
matter.
matter.
If a bitch look like she's 50 and she's really 30, I'm not fucking her, Kai.
No, I'm with you. I'm with
Right.
you. I'm
So
with you.
again, she can't get what you can
But
get.
what I'm saying is, and maybe something, maybe I'm different, but it's the
You're
physical
talking
part is
about a
fine.
man instead of a woman, though.
The different. I understand the physical part, but if it's just sex, cool. But if you try to have I can't have a discussion.
What 40-year-old is going after just sex? Explain to me that.
Shit, one that can't get nothing else. But I'm not. Again, we still talking American. If something happened to my wife,
I'm American.
I'm not dating.
What 40-year-old do you know that's really going after just sex? Being honest, unless she's
Was she going? She's starting with sex.
No, I said unless she's a prostitute. Which one is just going after fully sex
One that's
only?
been single for 20 fucking years.
Not just going for sex. She's going for a relationship.
She could try.
Bro, I know my mom is.
But again,
hold on. I'm gonna use my mom as an example.
I
My
don't use
mom's
your
a
mama.
great woman. No, my mom's a great woman. But I tell her every time that she gets with someone, you have expectations that are too high, woman. And that's being real.
And nothing wrong with being
A
real.
lot of women have expectations that are too high.
But I know I'm not the average cat, right?
But
I know that.
someone that is able to do X, Y, and Z. If your expectations are too high and you're not able to do this shit by yourself, you
Right, so
shoot for the stars.
Let me ask you a serious ass question, right? So let's say you my age, right? You getting there at some point, right? As long as God keep giving you birthdays.
Yeah, I'm
right?
3 years from
Right.
30. Go ahead.
You say you mid-40s, you 45 years old. You become single magically for whatever reason.
Right.
What age range you shooting for?
Me personally?
You personally.
32 to 35.
Okay.
And the reason why is
I'm okay with that. That's
because they already have passed they subject of like
maybe
being a
time.
hoe.
Oh damn, you were okay. I'll put you on that too. I feel you.
Oh, like I done been again.
I know
Ex-wife
in their 40s.
She left for some shit that ain't in that, and then when I was in Atlanta, nigga, she was calling me. Like I said, she was calling me.
So we talked about that too.
Weekly.
I don't like
shit. Like, hey, I want to be with you. Hey, I miss you. Shit like that.
Ain't no comeback.
Right.
I would be mad if a motherfucker tried to come back to me. Man, hold on.
Know that you the fuck.
Let me fuck you up. Let me fuck you up. One of my guys was fucking with this chick. They was just fucking around, nothing serious. They were both young. I say young. They were younger. She said, if I don't have a husband by 40, me and you getting married. I told him, I said, you should have hypothetically smacked the shit out of her.
Left. I would have left.
I said, you let a woman say that to you. That hurt my soul. He's like, man, fuck her. I don't care about her like that. But I'm like, she looked at you like you're not good enough for me. But if I can't do nothing better in 10 years, we could be together.
Later.
That hurt my fucking soul.
So when you say that, imagine a lot of
and they was fucking around right then.
A lot of niggas I know get told that.
That's
a lot of niggas I know
never heard
are told this. Right now, I'm just trying to be free. I'm just trying to learn me. I'm trying to be me. Trying to do me. We can fuck around. We can mess around. We can have fun. But I'm really not trying to do that. And then they'll double back 3-4 years later and try to be with that nigga.
You can't do that to me.
Ain't no because they know that nigga want them still.
Listen, I fully support a woman going out and having fun and enjoying life. But if I'm trying to fuck with you seriously and you tell me I'm not into you, that's the end of it.
No. You don't got niggas that got options. You got options.
Okay. All right.
Nigga that got options. If he listen, if nigga ain't got 3 bitches on call, at least that'll be like a pick up at 12, 1 or 2. Like, hey,
let me fuck you up. Let me fuck you up.
And they say, yeah, I'm trying to fuck, and they say, yeah. Then that's why they hooked on that girl because it's not that her pussy good.
It's the pussy. It's the best pussy and the worst pussy. It's the only pussy. All right. So let me fuck you up.
Crazy.
For a short time, I was 100% against passport bros, but I heard a stat today, and I'm going to ask you something. What do you think? What dollar amount is in the top 1% in the United States of earners?
For men?
Earners, men. Let's say men.
For just men, period.
Top 1% of earners in the United States.
Top 1%? What do you mean by that?
Like, if I make $2 million a year, am I in the top 1%? If I make 200,000, I'm in the top 1%. What dollar amount per year is earning?
Oh, you mean men in U.S.? Okay, so if we're gonna say men in U.S., let's be real.
Let's take a guess.
You got to add in the factors of ballers.
Right, I'm just saying that what dollar amount?
No, I know. So let's add in the fact. No, I'm
ballers. NBA, it don't matter.
I'm a realistic nigga. Add in the factors of ballers. You got hella ballers. The average nigga.
It's in the millions.
The only average nigga.
It's in the millions.
The average nigga is making $40,000.
It's in the millions.
So with that being said,
it's in the millions.
If you making over 75, 80,
No.
or you fucking whoever you want to
Listen, I'm talking top 1%. But here's why I'm saying this.
If you're the 1%, you're doing whatever you want to do. You
Right.
don't
But
have
here's
restrictions.
let me explain why I'm going there. So in the United States, to be in the top 1% of financial earners, you're in the millions a year. But if you expand that globally, the top 1%, to be in the top 1% of earners globally,
Billions.
no, 32,000 a year.
Really?
32 US thousand a year put you in the top 1% of all earners globally. Because we
Shit,
make
I'm within the 0.6.
listen,
Right.
right. Because our shit is expensive, but most of the world isn't.
You're right. You actually are.
So from a man perspective, you can take $32,000 a year, go live. Say you work in the United States, you work remote, but you live in Thailand.
Bitch, I make $75,000 a year.
If
I'm
you
balling
listen,
in Thailand.
if you right in Thailand to live a
I'm
rich
balling,
life,
bitch.
to live a rich lifestyle,
That might make
you need to make.
love me long
Listen,
time.
in Thailand to live a rich lifestyle, you need to make about $3,000 US a month.
No,
Crazy.
I make 5.
I'm just saying, crazy. So for a while, I used to be mad at the passport bros. But let me tell you why I was mad at the passport. I'm gonna be real with you.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because here in the United States, the same brothers would complain, "Oh, bitches only want you for your money." Then they would go somewhere where women only wanted them for their money. I'm like, the only difference is right. The only difference is you become the dude you hated here over there.
Hold on, let's take a pause real quick. Let me go to the bathroom.
All right, no, let's wrap it up. We're gonna shut it down.
That's fine.
We're gonna shut it down. We're gonna wrap it up. Hey, listen, because we've been
real quick.
Okay. Speak on it real quick because I've been holding this shit for so long. To go to the bathroom too.
With the passport bros, right? You say that these niggas end up going and spending money trying to find a woman. That's what you're saying, basically.
I'm saying they complained about dudes here having women who had money, the top 10, 20%. But then they go overseas and become the top 10, 20%, and they get the women, and it's okay. What I'm saying, my issue was
that's because they're actually doing the womanly duties.
Say that again?
You think about it, womenly duties.
Oh, yeah, the girls are doing it. The women overseas are doing
them. They're not going to complain. If I gotta cook, clean, if I gotta do my own laundry, right? I gotta make my own bed, and I have you around, and I'm paying for your car note. I'm paying for your hair to be done.
You're paying everything.
If I'm paying for everything, I might as well fuck my maid. If you're being real, I might as well pay my maid an extra $200. But hey, you want to fuck? Because that's exactly what I'm paying for.
Sadly,
with keeping you around.
Sadly, I don't necessarily.
That's not a disagreeable thing. You can't even disagree with that. Because in reality, at that point, you're not providing me one of the key things that I need.
But here's the part that
connection and love.
That's the part I was saying. Motherfuckers missing that part.
So, but that's the female, because all you want in this relationship is what you can get out of it.
That's what we have to realize, and we have to realize that yes, women do a lot of that shit. I'm gonna call it the duties that the house duties, right? The cooking, the cleaning, the laundry.
That's anybody.
Right, I'm just saying,
do that anyway if you don't have a nigga or not.
You can do it by yourself. You do it with somebody else.
So why is that even a part of any?
The problem I think that we miss it is the love and respect and the cherish part.
Right.
Anyway, all right. Listen, I appreciate having you here tonight, man.
We're gonna get back.
We're gonna do this again, man. Hey, I know by the time y'all see this, because we gotta edit it up and chop it up. But man, I appreciate you coming by, my guy. We gotta do this shit. All right. Appreciate it. Peace, man.